Okay, I think I'm live on Facebook and I'm trying to go live on Facebook and live on Instagram at the same time. I've never done this. So, is it working? Is anybody there? Anyone? Let's have a look. Give me a thumbs up or a comment. Oh, yeah, I can wave. That means that someone's here. Okay, so click here anytime to view your post on Facebook. Oh, I've clicked something. Let's see. Can you see me? Yeah, right. Okie dokes. Oh, light. Very professional. Now, I'm going to go behind my wonderful kitchen. I thought it's such an interest in vegan food and recipes at the moment. I love food, I love cooking, and so as you can tell by my posts, I'm passionate about plant-based food, how it makes me feel. It's good for the environment, obviously good for animals, and I think more and more of us are trying to eat, even if we eat meat or fish, a little less and a bit more veg. So I like cheats and I like things that are quick and tasty. I don't want to be messing about. I love my kitchen, so I thought this is an ideal opportunity to share one of my favourite vegan cheese recipes. My favourite vegan cheese recipe. I'm not so keen on the shop bought stuff. Some of it's okay, but it's not the best. And I thought I'd model myself on Keith Floyd. It's not wine, this is hibiscus tea. Our times have changed. I'll be having the wine later, but I want to go and do some yoga in a bit because Cassie's out, so I really don't want to just have a sleep. Okay, so where do we start? This is cashew cheese, and this is a soft cheese. A soft cheese that will have, for me, you can add what you want to afterwards, but this is the base cheese. I'm going to show you how to make it, and I will post the recipe afterwards. It's really, really simple, and I'm the queen of substitutions as well. So if you don't have anything, you can there's some things that are essential and some things you can substitute. So you need a NutriBullet or other blenders are available. So a fast blender. I'm not sure if you could use a normal food processor, it might still be grainy. So you really want one that like a smoothie one or something that makes it really, really fine. First ingredients are cashews. This is half a cup of cashews. Now they've been soaked for 10 minutes. That's all. You can probably do it without soaking, but I always soak them, make them soft. Pop that into the blender. Okay. Next is garlic. The recipe calls for garlic powder, but I prefer real garlic, so that goes in. You could put a teaspoon of garlic powder, but I'm not so keen. What's next? Apple cider vinegar. I think about just a splash, half a teaspoon. I'm not that precise, but obviously you can use measuring if you wish. A teaspoon of lemon. So really we want some acidic in here. You could use like bottled lemon, Jif lemon if you have that in. I always keep some in just for emergencies. A bit more vinegar if you don't have lemon, or you could just use lemon instead of the vinegar. So a good squeeze of that. Again, not too precise for me. There's some recipes you need to be precise for, things like pastry and baking, but some things you can be a bit more free and easy. Teaspoon of salt. Obviously you could reduce the salt, but it is cheese, so it does need to have that savoury flavour. Nooch, or nutritional use. This is the magic. You can't substitute this for anything. It smells not so good, but tastes amazing. It's like a nutty, cheesy yeast actors. I love Marmite and anything like this, full of B vitamins. So if you are plant-based, B's are the ones. The B12 is the one that we can sometimes be missing out on. So just eat this instead. If quarter of a cup of that straight in the pot. You can get this anywhere now. You can get it at supermarkets, online. Don't be without it. Next thing is water. Cup of water. Straight in. So you can see it's just one pot really. And corn flour. So you want corn flour. Again, you can probably use flour, but corn flour is better. Two teaspoons of this. And this will thicken it up. 1, 2. Obviously you can double the mixture, you could make more if you want to. Oil. Now usually the recipe calls for deodorized coconut oil, so you don't want coconut oil that tastes of coconut, so not the pure stuff. There's deodorized stuff that's been processed and refined, it doesn't taste of coconut. but I can't get it at the moment. For some reason, it's not in the shops. So we're just using rapeseed. So any oil, if you use the coconut oil, you need to melt it anyway. So 1/4 cup of any oil. I'd say don't use extra virgin olive oil, also anything that's got a taste to it. So rapeseed is great because it's from the UK, so a bit more sustainable and actually full of omega-3s and things like that. Let me just double check the recipe. That is everything. Now, that is your base cheese. I'm going to show you what we do with it next, but I like it spicy. I like a little bit of like a jalapeno flavour. So I'm going to pop a bit of cayenne in, just a few splotches of cayenne, and then I'm going to blitz it up. So we pop the lid on and whiz away. This is the boring bit. You want it really fine, otherwise you're going to have bits of nut. I mean, I'm not sure it would make that much of a difference, but let's have a look. Okay. Yeah, that looks okay. So it's just like liquid at the moment. So we pour it into a pan. Et voila! Now, you could do it like that. You could just, I'm not going to show you the cooking of it because that's the boring bit. Basically, and I don't have a stovetop here. Oh, maybe I'll put my little stovetop here for other demonstrations. Anyway, pop it on the stove, low heat, just keep stirring it. It will start to bubble, and obviously the corn flour will thicken it. For me, I like it spicy. It's going to make it with jalapenos, so I've chopped some jalapenos, and we'll pop them in as well. But you could just have it plain. When you've cooked it, it will go thicker. And then I've just prepared, I've cleaned a Kilner jar. So any jar, I'll pour it in, leave the lid off and let it go cold. And then we just pop this on, put it in the fridge. And it's like a soft cheese, so it's really lovely on, kind of cracker breads or with celery or carrot sticks. Nice on a sandwich. You can use it on top of lasagnas, or I'm not sure it melts brilliantly, but you can use it for all sorts. So that's that. That's my vegan cheese recipe. I know that was quick, but I'll post a video. So hopefully I really just wanted to show you how easy it is to make. All these things can seem a little bit overwhelming, but if you've got the ingredients in, they're not, the main one that is probably what a lot of people wouldn't have is nutritional flakes. And again, really good to have. You can sprinkle them on top of your pasta, lasagna, any cheesy kind of flavour that you want. And that's it, really. Nice and simple. So leave me a comment. I hope you enjoyed. And I will maybe put a request for any other quick and easy vegan recipes. I'm not saying that I'm an expert, but I do love cooking, and people seem to enjoy my food. So I'll be glad to share anything with you. Namaste. Let's have a look who's here. Okay, so I will share the recording later, and hope to see you all soon. Take care. Is it off? Oh, no, it's not off. Hang on, you're not off. You're still there. God. Okay, finish. See you soon. Take care.